And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers.
Coming back around.
Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Cody Bradford. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Victor Robles leading things off and takes a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Langford sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Donovan Solano, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two balls, no strikes to count. One out, bases empty. That one missed. Now 3-0.
I got 3-0.
That's ball four. Nope. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging in something out of the zone.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Come on, Cody.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair. But it hooks foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball one.
In the dirt. Solano, the base runner at first with one out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's all.
Two outs. That one misses. And that's ball three.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Logan Gilbert. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. A Rosarena under it. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Jake Burger.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Gilbert with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. On the ground to third. Solano. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's two down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jake Burger.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
In for a strike. 0-1. Burger with a couple of homers in his last game. Pickoff throw. Durant back in on a dive. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Jack Peterson.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Breaking ball, and that got him. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Peterson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And misses inside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 1-2. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Bradford back to work. And a foul ball.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. That's in there. That's strike 1. Bounced up the middle. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. J.P. Crawford will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. To third might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Nope.
I think you attack him in this spot.
Two on, 1 out.
Hitter's got some
Nope,
good
that's off the
opposite
plate.
field
Ball 2.
power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that's in for a strike. 2-1 now.
2 balls. 1
Runners
strike.
at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone, and now 3-1. And they're all
Ball
loaded
4.
up.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty
Batting
much
eighth,
gifted
the
him
first
first
baseman,
base with a
Luke
quick free pass.
Rayleigh.
So they're all loaded up. Luke Rayleigh digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in the
1-0.
dirt.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Dylan Moore.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And he deals. And fouled off. Polanco, the runner at third. Crawford over at second. Arozarena on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
That one hit to right. Robles snags it, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Marcus
Here is Marcus Semien. Semien with a homer in his last game. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
One down, base is empty. And
That's
1
a
and
ball.
2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking. So the batting order turns over. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Flying to left his first time. That clips the corner.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Pitch misses there. Yeah, the count 1-2. Chop to first. Raley. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ezekiel.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Corey Seager in the on-deck circle for Texas. And a 3-0 finds the zone.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one the other way. Moore. Over to first. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
We're just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow. Hold on to every little thing that
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Robles getting the start in right. 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed. Next pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
We got full count.
Out to short. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Here's Donovan Solano. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Rodriguez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Seager.
Let's work it slow all night long. Keep me
There's the strike. Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. One out. Runner at second. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Berger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position of 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Josh Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Texas, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait. You better go.
Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Polanco batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Right side, hard hit. Simeon, toss over to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Randy Arozarena.
So up next, Randy Arozarena. He reached out a walk his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the fourth. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Curve in the dirt.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that's down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Flied to right his first time. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Bounced up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now back, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Marcus Semien. Top of the zone for a called strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 4-0.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Logan Gilbert gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Gregory Santos.
48.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Wyatt Langford now at the plate, 1 for 2. And it's fouled away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Man at second. Down low, it kicks away. Semien up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Semien at third with nobody out. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So now it's Corey Seager. And there's a foul ball.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The first baseman,
For me, that's one of the toughest
21.
double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's inside. And a count even 1-1. In there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopped left side. On to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Bradford back to work. Check swing, and he held up.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Just missed.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Moore batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Cole Winn getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. There's the strike up high, and the count is 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Robles in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one in there across the letters.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Peterson.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Peterson just got a piece of it. And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The third baseman, number 6.
Josh Young, the next to hit.
Young.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Rangers.
2 outs, base is empty.
The catcher,
digging in, Kyle Higashioka. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one hit the knees for a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And it hits the base. And no throw. He's into first easily.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now it's
Marcus
the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Semien.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Higashioka on second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Wyatt Langford. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, 0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That's to third, and that chance handled. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Cole Winn.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Donovan Solano getting ready to hit as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Webb getting loose as well. Solano in his 10th season, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And now the count is even. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Right through there for a strike. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA enticing teams to promote their good young players. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Close, but called the ball. 1-0. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. ripped on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Solano on third with 2 out.
Here we go, Ranger. Come on, Rangers.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
The batter,
2 outs, runner at first.
Shortstop,
J.P.
JP
Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. And a strike in there. On the ground. Oh, nice play. And very nicely done for the out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
Bottom of the 6th
Leading up
inning.
for
Down
the
the number
Rangers,
2 hitter,
the designated
Ezekiel
hitter,
Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. Solano tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there.
Now
Batter
batting,
fighting
the
to get there.
shortstop,
Just rolled over
Corey
it. Got the ground ball.
Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Number 21, Jake Berger.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jake Berger. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Outside low, and that is
Count
ball
1-0.
1. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that
The
time,
left
but all
fielder,
he's doing
number
now
4,
is passing the
Scott
baton, and everything seems to get started
Peterson.
around this guy.
And Jack Peterson stands in. That misses, and that's ball 1. Berger off of first with 2 away. Peterson just got a piece of it. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and Peterson retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. Rangers leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New inning getting started, and now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. The Mariners in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And strike two. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, bases empty. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. Inside, ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Peterson makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trent Thornton. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3.
Young.
Ball.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Hard hit to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo, the left-hander, up and throwing.
Let's go, Rangers!
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Here we go, Rangers!
And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Ball. That's down. Let's go, Rangers.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
First and second, no outs. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
All ones the count.
Inside, just missed. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, see! He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Simeon stands in now and watches strike one. Pulls that one foul. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Young at third. Higashioka at second with 1 away. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 run across, another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 base hits. 1 error and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Mariners 1. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Too high, and now it's 3-1.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another, but yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Solano, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
This one in the air. Seager nabs it, and that is that. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 7-1.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Rangers,
now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Thornton back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. You got on playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Trent Thornton won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Colin Snyder taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Colin Snyder.
Jake Berger digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted in the air, right field. Robles hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here is Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. 'Cause you wasn't there.
First pitch misses. One out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Peterson just got a piece of it. One now. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So, man aboard, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike. Peterson leads off first with one away. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking
count.
to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next
One ball,
offering way
2
upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. We go to the
Leading off
ninth,
for the
and
Mariners,
here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
That's in there. Strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That clips the corner.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just
That
missed.
pitch is out. That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. The Rangers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Struck him out without a swing. Now only 1 out remaining. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And that's a little high. Next offering is fouled back. Win is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
like, yeah, Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.